Hello everyone, welcome back to Economics Made Easy. Today we are going to study about movements. So in order to study about movements, let's just go back to what we have read in physics. In order to make you understand the concept of movement, I have taken an example of a seesaw. In the seesaw, this is the rigid bar which is the lever and the main support is the fulcrum. Okay. If a force is applied towards here, the seesaw will bend towards leftward and the distance of the force applied on that particular area with the fulcrum is the value x. Now the product Fx is nothing but the moment of the force. But in statistics, we don't deal with force and distances, right? We deal only with frequencies and variable. So in this example, as you can see, this is O is the origin and these are the values. With frequency, now what is frequency? Frequency is how many times a variable is occurring, right? x1 is occurring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. x2 is occurring 3 times. x3 is occurring 4 times. So, this is the frequency and this is the variable. Now, without frequency, we don't have the frequency. It only occurs once. Correct? Now, in order to calculate the raw moment, now what is moment? I have told you the distance itself is the moment. Now, if this is the origin and you have taken the distance of one variable x1 from the origin and sum it up, like the distance of x2 from the origin and distance of x3 from the origin, and take the average of all these distances, then you will get the raw moment. Raw moment is whenever you take the distance from the origin, distance of the variable from the origin, that is raw moment. This is the formula for the general raw moment. Now you can easily square the distances, am I correct? Like this is the distance of the first variable, right? You can square this distance. Similarly, you can square this distance. Similarly, you can square this distance. These are with frequencies. You can square the distances without frequencies, right? So, without frequencies, this is m2 dash, this is m3 dash, and this is m4 dash. Now, with frequency, the raw moment, the formula for the raw moment would be like this. You don't have to do anything, you just have to include the frequencies. Now, is it necessary that you have to find out the distance of the variable with the origin? No, right? There is no compulsion. You can take the distance from any arbitrary value. Okay? In case of arbitrary value, the formula will be modified like this. Instead of origin 0, you have to take any arbitrary value, and here the arbitrary value is denoted as A. So this is the formula for deriving the arbitrary moment. This is your arbitrary moment. Okay. Now, again there is no compulsion that you have to find out the distance with the arbitrary point, right? You can take out the distance with the average of the whole variable. Okay. Let's just suppose the average lies over here. Then you can take out the value, the distance of this variable with the average. Similarly, for this variable, you can take out the average, the distance. Similarly, for this variable, you can take out the distance from the average, and then sum it up. Then you will get the central moment. I just hope you love my video of moment. In this video, I have tried to give you an intuitive idea what's actually about this moment and how we can use it. In the next video, we are going to see the relation between the central moment and the raw moment. Okay, bye bye. I'm signing off now. Thank you very much for watching.